endeavors you have to implement in Freetown will be part of it. Whatever it takes to ensure that government takes part in that institution, will be ready to provide that service and that support as well. I'm pleased that WAU is involved. We've just presented a bid for WAU to be located in Freetown.
It's a project that started a long time ago. I'm the founder and chief executive officer.
Okay.
So far, we are on a major peripheral health unit construction in Loko Town, in Freetown, Wellington. And we've got a major support from WAU, and the construction is going on well. The evaluation reports have been received, and it's very much appreciated. Mr. Musa Bokoto is one of the inspiring supporters of the Sogbandi Foday Foundation. I would hand over to him now for him to give a brief background and where we started and where we are today.
The community where this structure is being put up is a desired community. I can say she came up with the idea when we discussed in our office some time ago. So I went and looked at the land itself. I can say I was the first engineer to look at the topography of the land to determine how the structure can be built. So I didn't try to design something on my paper. So I came back, we had a discussion. So we pick it up from there. We now start to do the paperwork, the construction work. But what was very key was that the involvement of the Ministry of Health. So we have one Dr. Professor Smart. I hope you have to meet him when you go back. He was the one we brought the idea to him. He's a medical doctor. He's the director of planning policy in the Ministry of Health. So he also brought the idea. We went there together. He said, let me go and see. So we went there, he also saw. And he was inspired because he went there as a medical doctor and he looked at the community. First, he tried to see how proximity is the health facility to those communities, and none was there within a long peripheral. So he said, we can push this. So we have been doing lots and lots of contraceptive work, and we got the documentation, things started. But what was very key also was the support of this embassy. You know, we have to ask for requests from WAU. WAU is the head organization of ECOWAS. He also gives support in health in different countries. So we look at that opportunity we wanted to explore. But we cannot explore it directly, so we went through the embassy, through the government. We did a document, the request, went through the embassy, went to government, through Dr. Smart, the minister signed, it was submitted to WAU. At the end of it all, we got the funding for the construction. So that is very good. That's why we're here today. We need to start from here because the idea came from us, but it was pioneered by this High Commission through the government. So to us, it is the beginning of the beginning. That's why whatever we want to do on that foundation, we will ensure that this High Commission is represented, is involved, and is part of it. At any time, Your Excellency, you get to Freetown, it could be of high eminence for you to at least make a visit to see what is going on and at least give your support to the process. So we're here today as a first start of the PR system, developing a website. A lot of communication has to be happening, but we said we can't go to Freetown to start anything without letting you know. So we're here today to introduce this foundation to you. It is a health foundation, and we want to contribute to the development of the health system in Sierra Leone. And as you are here, as a Sierra Leone representative, we are asking for your support to ensure there are certain things we want to go for. We can't go for it as an individual, but with your support, with your backing through the government, it can work.
Health is an emergency in Sierra Leone. And for the fact that you are thinking about the Loko Town and then all the peripheral health units are emergencies in Sierra Leone. So that's why I'm really pleased to be part of this organization.
Yes,
you can rely on this embassy, you can rely on this mission to ensure that whatever endeavors you have to implement in Freetown will be part of it. Whatever it takes to ensure that government takes part in that institution, will be ready to provide that service and that support as well. I'm pleased that WAHU is involved. We've just presented a bid for WAHU to be located in Freetown after the exit of the three Sahel countries. Well, I don't know how far we've gone with that, but I'm sure I spoke to the Minister of Health yesterday. And he told me I'm sure to be sending a delegation to ECOWAS to ensure that it comes to fruition. But frankly, I'm more than happy to have that institution being located in Freetown. I'm sure with time we can replicate that in other parts of Sierra Leone as well. I know Dr. Prince is smart. He's a good getter. He was one of my A-level students in biology when I was then a science student, and then I moved on to arts eventually. But I know he can also be of value to whatever projects you have in Sierra Leone. But the assurance we want to give is that this embassy will be part of the vanguard, and I will lead the process as and when we're required to do that. We will not hold back. We'll be part of the process from this point on to Freetown, onto the service point. As I said, health service is an emergency in Freetown, in Sierra Leone, not only in Freetown, in Sierra Leone. And I hope that with time we can also get bigger and bigger and bigger until we cover the entire country. It's not going to be located only in Freetown. I'm sure that's the starting point. That's the starting point. Support from all angles. And I want to also probably ask that other Sierra, I mean, it's a novelty in the sense that I said initially, it's not a novelty, it's a novelty in the sense that this is the first project starting in West Africa and going back to Sierra Leone. Sometimes we sit in West Africa and look for projects from the north. Let me just say from the north, the south, dividing the globe into the south and the north. I'm sure with little drops of water and humble beginning, we can grow into something big and become a point of reference in Sierra Leone health service delivery. So thank you for considering us worthy to be part of that initiative. And I'm sure I speak on behalf of the mission, all of us that will be part. Whenever you have challenges, I'm sure we'll be there to unblock those challenges if we can. If we can, I'm sure we can all think collectively as how we can go above those challenges. So thank you for coming. Then we'll have this WAHU team. We want to push the WAHU team as aggressively as we can, so that Sierra Leone can host one major. We have the advantage, we have the competitive advantage for the fact that we have a record in handling Ebola and COVID and all public health emergencies. I mean, that is our greatest strength within the Sahr region. And I'm sure with your support, particularly you're still in the system, and with the support of YEMA, you are going, but you're not going far away from ECOWAS. What they call in at arm's length. You can come in any time to make sure you support our bid. Thank you.